Alicia McFarland with your news briefing. Authorities in the Philippines are working to retrieve the bodies of two Australians who died in a light plane crash at the weekend. The pair from Adelaide were among 4 people on the aircraft that went down near a volcano about an hour away from the capital, Manila. The PM insists no major changes are on the cards for superannuation. It comes as the government considers tax concessions for those with multi-million-dollar balances. Assistant Treasurer Stephen Jones says they don't want to cap the amount one can have in your retirement savings.
What we're saying is there is a legitimate question to be had about how much the Australian taxpayer, through the budget, subsidises your retirement savings through generous tax concessions on savings placed inside superannuation.
A man has pleaded guilty to manslaughter following the death of American Scott Johnson in Sydney in the late 80s. 52-year-old Scott Philip White will be sentenced in early June. Mr. Johnson's body was found at the base of a cliff in Manly in 1988. The official Yes campaign for an Indigenous voice to Parliament will launch later today, while PM Anthony Albanese is calling on the opposition leader to take a bipartisan approach heading into this year's referendum.
The Liberal Party are showing, at least Peter Dutton is showing, that he wants to create as much confusion and is doing nothing that would indicate that his starting point is, okay, how do we work on this together? How do we get this done together? That's my approach.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
In sport, Dave Warner and Mitch Marsh have been named in Australia's squad to face India in next month's one-day series, as has Glenn Maxwell. In footy, Alex Pearce has been chosen to captain the Dockers this season, and AFL chief Gil McLachlan says he won't put a timeline on a 19th team licence for Tasmania. Gil today pledging $360 million to the team over a decade if more funding for a new stadium is found.
Significant commitment from the state government in principle agreement for a venue for a stadium.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties, Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Staying mostly clear across the Limestone coast for the rest of the day. 37 the top, down to a low of only 22 tonight, then partly cloudy and 39 tomorrow. And more local news, get free breaking news about our community. Download the Listener app, search for Limestone Coast and add to your favourites now.